Hi there and welcome. If you're new, my name's Tania and I'm from Tatty Treasures. All my links can be found in the description below. Links where to find me and links how to support my channel and any body who I've mentioned or kits that I've used, all those links will be there too. If you are a returning subscriber, then hello and welcome back. So today I am doing another one of the Tina from Shabbydabbydoodah mass makes, and you'll know that I'm using the Bow Bunny. I did numbers 1 to 20 in the Tim Holtz, and I'm doing 20 and hoping to get to 40 using this pad. So I don't know what number I'm at. I did have it up on the screen. Let's have a look. 28. So I've got to get another 11 out of that pad. I think I will do it. So this week it is a tag booklet pocket. So it's not a booklet, it's just an opening tag with pockets in. Now I've picked these two out, and the reason why I've picked these out is because I thought these would be good for tags, because the papers that are non-directional, I've been trying to save those for projects that you really do need, you know, non-directional paper. This is directional, and because we're doing it in a tag, it'll be perfect. So I've already painted the back with the Patty Pockets, Stains by Patty Pockets, and that is Patricia Varimonte, and she sells it on her Etsy shop. So I've painted them both, they're both dry. I picked the pink for the pockets inside. It's quite a bright candy floss pink, so hopefully I can ink it down a bit. I really love this Bow Bunny pack, but it's a little bit too pink for me. I love you know, the more botanical ones, but some of them really aren't my cup of tea. So what I'm thinking is, and I'm not sure if Tina did hers with 12 by 12 or not. I watched it a long time ago. I've just flicked it up today and just had a quick fast forward through it just to make sure I knew what I was doing. So these are 12 by 12, so I think I'm going to cut it in half, and then I will have a 6 by 12. So let's do that first. Got my big paper trimmer at the side of me, which is the Fiskars, and that is on my Amazon favourites list, and I definitely could not live without it. The amount of trimmers, well, I say the amount, I mean, I've only been paper crafting for nearly 2 years now, and I probably got through 3 trimmers, and I wanted this one right from the beginning, because one of the first people I used to watch was Izzy from Izzy Bee's Busy Bees, and she hadn't got this one, but she'd got a big Fiskars, and I did think that, oh, I wish I could have. And then I thought, well, I'm only doing it occasionally, it's a bit, you know, a bit expensive, but yeah, it was worth it. So I am going to fold this in half, and I'm going to work out how tall I want them, because I don't want to cut them down again to do their 6 by 6s, or do I? We'll see, because if so, I could get 2 out of each strip, couldn't I? So half would be, yeah, that would be perfect size actually. Let's do that, because obviously I am trying to be a little bit mean with this paper, because I do want it to last, to get us to episode 40 without having to buy another pad. So that's 2, so I will keep that one for another project. I might as well cut it down now, hadn't I, and fold it in half. So I've just been making 4 of each of them. Some of the ones what I've made so far, I have put them in the Etsy shop as, I don't know if this set's 5 or something. Because I'm not going to be doing a big project with a big bow bunny. I was just making ephemera. So I thought once I get, you know, 5 pieces, I'll put them straight up in the Etsy shop. So I have got 4 sets up at this point of filming. So when I get the next lot, I will put another lot in. And the fabric things that I'd made, I've put them up with some fabric things that I did in the Edith Holden series. So they're in the shop as well. I think there's only 2 of those left. So we've got our tags. Let's make sure they're all the right way. So we've got 4. I'm going to get my little credit card. I have to put them somewhere because I've not, they're more spreaders than, let me put my spreaders over there. So I don't know why I've got all these. I think I've made them and then I've lost them and then made another one. I think that one looks like a good one. Yeah, we'll go with that. So I shall cut these, let's flip it over, make sure it's flush on the top and on the side. See, that's one. So I hope everybody is doing okay. We're all fine, thank you. I'm filming this, I think I'm a good 2 weeks in front anyway. So we'll have had school holidays by the time you've seen this, but it really doesn't make any difference because obviously Anna's at home anyway. It just means she won't be having to do online school, and because they're only having a week off, and I found it quite hard to get her into a bedtime routine and getting up. Not like it's terrible, because it isn't. All I mean by that is I'm just having to shout a couple of times at night saying you need to get to bed, and in the morning she's needing about 5 shouts to get her up. So I've thought this holiday I'm going to insist, because when it's a school day, and not when she goes out to school but when it's homeschool, she's been getting up at 8 because the first lesson's at 9. So through the holidays I'm going to say that she needs to be up by 10, and I'm going to get her to help me for at least 4 hours a day, and that's either round the house or something to do with, you know, either one of the Etsy shops or prepping for videos or whatever, you know, whatever I'm doing that day, just to try and keep her in a bit of a routine, because I think it's not worth it for 1 week to, you know, to lose the routine, because she's not in a great routine as it is. So wish me luck. I've got lots of little jobs to do. I think I've probably mentioned it before, I've got a set of drawers at the top of the stairs, and when lockdown's over we're going to have a new set, because the set that's at the top of the stairs is from my bedroom, and I must have bought it 20 odd years ago, and it's that antique pine, what was very fashionable in the 90s, and it's really an awful colour. And I think the colour's changed. It seems to have gone more orangey. So yeah, we just want a grey set of drawers from IKEA. So in these drawers, well, it used to be our clothes because it was in his bedroom, and the old bed that we had drawers at the bottom of the bed, you know, underneath. So that was kind of where I kept photos, but there was a big drawer on each side of the bed. So one side there was photos and the other side was all paperwork. So when we had the new bed, all the papers just got thrown into that chest of drawers, and then it was like, oh, where we're going to put the chest of drawers. So now it lives at the top of the stairs, and now it's there. I can't live without having this set of drawers because I've put like 2 wash baskets at the top of it, and our clean washing goes in those baskets. One is mine and Ryan's, and one's Eleanor's. So these drawers have just got everything thrown in what was under the bed, and obviously when we do get the new ones, everything needs transferring over. So I've bought lots of folders, so I wanted to go through them and you know, like get all the photos together, because really I do need to get some photo albums and you know, stick them down. But you know, there's photos from when my oldest 2 was babies, and that's so nearly 30 years ago. I'm just gonna randomly stamp over here. And yeah, we did sort through all the bills and you know, throw things away that was years old and things, and all those, you know, when you have a new kettle and oh, it don't matter if I'm doing it on that, a new kettle and all the rest of it, you know, all the paperwork you get, all that was in there. And you know, half of these things we didn't even own them anymore. So yeah, I'm gonna get there's 5 drawers, so I thought she can do a drawer a day, because otherwise it'll be a little bit boring. A hair out of the paintbrushes stuck down. I don't think I'm going to be able to get it, you know. I'll see if I can get it later. Yeah, I thought it'd be a bit boring, you know, do those whole drawers in one day. So I thought she can do a drawer a day. I need to write down actually, because you know, when it comes to it, I'll be like, oh, I can't think of anything for you to do. Oh, I was going to do a load of wax seals because she likes making those. And I was going to put some in the shop, because I know not everybody's got a, you know, a burner. And oh, I've got buttons and I want to get them sewn, you know, so when I'm using them for embellishments, they've already got thread in and I can just stick them on, because I don't tend to use buttons because I always think, oh, I've got to stick them on now. So each of these sides is 3, so we want some pockets, so they just want to be just under 3. So I'm going to cut this down. I ought to have left that stamp out because I want to stamp over this pink. So shall we try 2 6/8? Let's have a look what that looks like. Yep. Yeah, I think that's fine. So I'll cut a couple of those off. What did I say? 2 6/8. 1, 2, 3. That might be sufficient. Do you know what I did with those? Oh, I'll put them over there. I don't know why I'm asking you like that. Oh yes. Right, so let's think how high-ish we want them. So I'm thinking if I did them in 3s, because then we'd get 3, 6, 9, 12, we'd get 4 out of it, wouldn't we? Which is what I do need to get to, yeah, you know what I mean. Right, so we'll do them at 3. So 3. 3. Oh, this creaky chair. I don't know how long it's going to last me for. So I do think a new chair's on the horizon for this year. And I do think, like, I've not had this one, oh, I don't know, 2 years. But then I think, well, you know, I do a lot of sitting on it. So, yeah, it needs to be comfy and stuff, doesn't it? So, that's that. I'm just going to get my board out. And I'm just going to put a bit of script on this as well. Yep, throwing it about. There's some script slightly in the paper. Well, that looks nice where there is the script. But yeah, I think it was down just one of the sides. Oh, I like that when you hold it. It makes it a little bit fainter. So that's that. We've definitely done with that ink. So that's that. I'm glad I've kept this script stamp part because, yeah, it is the one that I use mainly. Right, I've got the glue ready. I am going to need this back out. And I'm going to have a go at, let's try Vintage Photo, because I do think this walnut stain is near enough dried up. And I don't feel like I've had that one that long. And yet the Vintage Photo, I've had that like 2 years. Never re-inked it. And keeps going. Like I say, the felt is going on the top, but it's not coming off in big bumps or anything, so it's fine. I would definitely get Vintage Photo again. Don't know if I'd bother with walnut stain. I think because I've got the gathered twigs, and I think the gathered twigs and the walnut stain are very similar. The walnut stain is a bit darker, but as an in-between, I think gathered twigs. And then if I've got the Vintage Photo and the tea stain one, I think that covers the browns. But if you do different projects, see, I like the tea stain with the Edith Holden. Because it's a brown, but it's got a pinky tone to it, so it's a softer brown. Whereas I think like the Vintage Photo's got that orangey brown, and the gathered twigs is more a brown. And I would say the walnut stains a brown. But I think that's got a bit of a touch of orange in it as well. So I think until you've used a few, and when you look at the lids, you just think, oh, they're all brown. You know, they're all brown. So I've never wanted to like use the coloured ones to ink around things. I don't mind the coloured ones for stamping and stuff, but I'm not sure about. I mean, and I see lots of people doing it, and I think it looks really nice, but yeah, I just haven't. Because then I think, oh well, if you do a purple thing, you're going to want purple inks. If you do a pink thing, you're going to want pink thing. And it's like, oh, never ending. So yeah, just keep to the browns. And then I just get the momentous inks for the little ones. Then sometimes you can pick them up really cheap. And I think, well, if you're doing a project, it's only a couple of pounds just to get a coloured ink. And if it dries up, it doesn't really matter. Right, so that's that one. So all we're going to do is glue the pockets down. It's a really easy project. And then you've got room for 2 tags. I haven't got any tags to fit out. Alright. Ooh, I think I could have done with doing them a little bit short, you know. Oh, you know why? Because, yeah. I'll have to watch that. Yeah, there's a bit of difference, isn't there? Okay. Yeah. That wasn't very steady, was it? So that's that one. Leave that one to stick. Right, let's that'll be the right way. Yeah, because I cut those just under 2. So I'm thinking the end ones are going to be wider, aren't they? Because if I did 3 of them under 3 inches, then the 4th one will have been bigger. Never thought of that. So is that going to be this piece? No, that's okay. Yep, that's on you. Okay, that's 2. Put the lid back on. I was going to ink inside everyone, but I don't think it needs it. Right, that's okay. Yeah, I don't know then. Who knows? I'm going to forget about it. It'll probably be the last 2. And I'll have forgot about it. I wish I could get closer to the edge. So that's the one. So that way. Yep. Trying. I am trying. Just some days, just can't. So we're not staying straight. Right. So that's that. And the last one. Yeah, that's fine as well. So I have no idea. No idea. Concentration. I don't know. Oh yeah, no, sorry, that's okay. I thought it was a bit wider one. I've gone right to the edge on that one, but that's okay. Let's check that one. Yeah, that's fine. Right, I need to forget that one now because I keep saying that. Oh, let's do it at the bottom like I did that one. Okay. Right, I'm going to pause for a second and I'm just going to move the trimmer out of the way, because if you can see where my elbow is, that's where it is. And I feel rather closed in. So pop that there, pop that there. We're going to need that for the holes. So I'm going to put holes in. And I think I'm going to put some thread in, because I think it looks nice. And it makes it a bit like a secret, don't it? Yeah, it's nice paper, that. Right, put that there. I think these all have to go underneath something. Oh, mind you, I've not burnished them, have I? Let's burnish them down. That always does help. Okay. Yep. But yeah, they probably still won't go in underneath something, just to flatten down. But that's loads better. Right, I'll be back in a tick. Okay, so I've got a bit of room now. I've got this book out, what the lovely Alison sent me from Crafty Ali Creates, and it's got lots of birds and butterflies, dragonflies and things like that. Oh, and there's those, I think they're like transfers. And I've got all pieces from, I did buy a Bow Bunny die cut pack, and anything like floral and that what I've come across I've put in here, so I can use for Bow Bunny. And I've got a bit of washi tape out, so we'll see what we can do. I don't think we're going to put that much on the front. And I have separated my labels and words, so these are going to be like Edith Holden ones and Bow Bunny ones, and I've separated like my botanical ones. So I don't think I want notes or journal. Memories is nice, so I'll keep that one out. I quite like that at the bottom. Got another one with memories. Progress, not perfection. It's a very good one, isn't it? So greatness comes within. See the beauty everywhere. Never put off till tomorrow what can be done today. That is me. I am very much like that, because my partner is tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow. And I do find that very frustrating. I just say, and what's up with today? Just do it. Just do it. Get it over and done with. I don't have to nag. And it's done. And everybody's happy. Right. So we'll keep a couple of labels out and a couple of words. So let's see what we're going to do. So I do quite like that, but then it's like, is it a bit too big? Would it be best on a notepad? Yeah, I think so. So there a no. Not keen on that one. Do like this one. Yeah, I do like that. So I wonder if I've got a blue butterfly. Oh, I like that. Right, so let's distress that. I'm not going to back it with anything, because it's already, you know, a double tag. It's got pockets in it. By the time you've put tags or some paper in it, the whole piece, you know, will be bulky enough. So if it's going to live in a pocket, I don't think it needs any more bulk. Right, so let's try and get middle-ish. I think I want it, no I don't, I want it down there because I was just thinking the butterfly needs to go on. Right, is that straight-ish? Yeah. Just had to look up then to just check that I had pressed the pause button after I put the trimmer away and got these out. So this is out of that book that Alison sent me. I'd already cut that out another week. So I'm just going to glue it there, just so it's got a bit of dimension. As much as I want to have it over, I'll keep it within, so it is in a pocket. Yeah, I like that. So that's the front. It's going to have to flatten down butterfly. Lid back on. So let's have a look what we've got. We've got some little flower heads here. I don't think we want purple. Got a little leaf. No, the pansies aren't right. That's another leaf. Quite like that. Might keep that for a front for one of them. Oh, we've got that sticker and that's got musical notes on. I think I'll use that up. That came out of some sticker pack what had got botanicals in, and it had got a few random stickers in. I can't remember which one it was. It would have been one, probably one of the I've only probably bought 10 packets of stickers ever, and I do love using them and I do use them, but I don't use them, you know, all the time. And some of the stickers I've bought, like there's been, I don't know, 50 pieces in, so I have still got quite a few. So I like that. That's a bit much. And I've got these stickers. These are something that I bought right at the beginning as well. I wonder about putting one of these on. Well, looks like I just am, aren't I? Because it's too late now. It's going on. I hope that's straight. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's nice. And so I've been keep looking at them and thinking, why haven't I used them? So I could do with like a little tiny butterfly. Oh, that's nice. I'll keep that there. Nice ticket. Oh, Ali sent me those as well, some little butterflies that she'd made. Oh, I like that. Yeah, that she'd sent me. So I said I was really grateful for them because I don't have embellishments and stuff, you know, pinks and things, because I don't make them. So it's they've come in very handy. So that's that one. Oh, I'll do the buttons, you know what I mean, the Ujimi flops after we've decorated them. So that's the same. No, I think that would be better for the inside. Let me it's a little bit too big. There's another blue one there. No, that doesn't go. Oh, it's a pink one. I don't think any of them's got purple on. got another blue. No. Oh, I don't know, quite like that. I wish the silver one would look nice. I think I'm going to use that and then I'll do something different on the other two. So, let's see if I've got enough ink. What did I do with the other one? I just put a butterfly on it, didn't I? So I could do with a pink butterfly. Go about there. I'm not too low, am I now? Okay, that's that one. Some more stickers there. Got an orange butterfly. It's orange as well. Oh. Where's that gone? It's probably a bit too big, but it might be alright for the inside. Pink butterfly there. They're like the Bay Bunny, I'm not that fussed on them. No. More stickers. More stickers. You got lots of stickers on that roll. Some leaves. Oh, there's a pink butterfly here. I think that's one what Alice sent me. Quite like that. Yeah, it may be a bit too big, but yeah, I think it's just too big. It's big flowers. Is that any smaller? I don't know. I wonder if I've got one in the book. Pink small floral, let's see, just big. Oh, let's go with that. Oh. There we go. And open it up. Use some of these stickers. Right, we'll use some pink ones. So put that there. Oh, don't think we'll be using the pink. How bulky is that going to make it? Mind you, no more bulky than that butterfly. I'm wondering about having a word. Let me just trim these. I sat and trimmed these last night. I have been, I've not got a lot of things to cut out, but I've still got quite a few like labels and words and things. So I've been taking a couple in my bedroom each night and getting them done. Still got a few more, but I've only been doing like one or two or three pages at a time. So put that about there. Mindfully she goes. And I only cut out the words that I like and that I would use, because I'm a bit funny about words. If they don't mean anything to me, then I don't put them on. That's probably a little bit weird, but I just don't like them if they're not something that means something. So that's that. So put that over there. So that's two done. Let's do the inside first. Let's go down this one because I'm thinking I can rip that off because I've used it. Oh, I've got a pink rose here. Because otherwise they're going to end up just losing the stick, aren't they? Or they're going to get lost. Or they're just never going to get used. Ooh, well, they're nice stickers. You can pull them up. Because normally once you've stuck them down, like, that's it. Ooh. Right, see the beauty everywhere. And there is beauty, isn't there? You just sometimes have to look a little bit deeper. And just ink around that. I think this should be enough ink to do that. I might have to fussy cut a butterfly out from that book. Oh, there was that other pink butterfly, wasn't there? Let's put that quite high up because I think that other butterfly was big, if I remember. So there was this one. Yeah, I'm going to put that there. So what's that? Is that glue there? No. Then what can we do on the front? Don't know. I just don't know. I don't think the purple goes so much. Got that pink. So I know I did say that I wasn't going to put anything behind it, but I'm just gonna reach and get some of the netting, the deco webbing thing that I use. I've had a crafter lunch. All my folders have just fell down. So yeah, that's on my Amazon link. I feel like it is. It needs to be. I don't know why I cut it. Sometimes I just cut it, and sometimes it needs to be a bit bigger. So I could do with a small butterfly. Let's have a look. Quite like that butterfly there. Oh, it's the same as that. Isn't that funny? I don't know if that one's just a little bit smaller on there, but quite weighty card this is. I don't know if it says on the front what it is. I would say it was 200 GSM. I'm not going to try and save it. Antennas. I was going to call them antlers. They're antlers. Yeah. Right. But I don't think that it's a bit peachy and pink, isn't it? But I like that and that. You're so sweet. That's blue. Like is that on that one? It's not got us any further, has it? Try that. Let's just ink this up. I need a bit more ink. So yeah, put that down. So I wonder if I can get away with not putting any glue on that, and see if this will be enough to hold it down. We shall see. I don't think it's going to be, you know. No, it's not. I just thought it would have just come through, but it's as if that webbing has sucked it all up like a sponge. Oh well, at least it stuck that down, and I didn't have to mess about sticking the web. Right. Stick some of this down. Yeah, I'm just going to rub a little bit of ink around there just to hide where I've cut it. Let's just get that. Might have to, oh, I don't think my pegs would reach it actually. Right. Oh, I like that there. So we'll go like that. Oh, and I've done inside. I forgot. So that's that one. Last one. I did think that, but I like that. Wondering about that, but it looks a little bit too small, doesn't it? You're so sweet. Oh, I could have the pink there, and I'm gonna want a pink butterfly. Or let's have that white one. Oh, could have that green one. Let's have the green one. It's a really handy book, this is. I'm really pleased that Alison sent it me. So it goes nice with this babe bunny. And the things are really easy to cut out as well. They're not like fiddly. Obviously they are if you take to go around the antennas, but I must buy myself a black fine liner because you can just draw them on your picture. I have thought about getting like a stone grey fine liner. I wonder if that'd, you know, and then if you just draw two lines. Right, I don't want to throw that butterfly away. What's just ended up on the floor. We're going to want something for it to go under, aren't we? I wonder if to use... Alice sent me these, the Cockney Crafter. And I know I must have inked it up another week to use it and then didn't. There's a few different ones. They're like a plastic. It inked very nice. So at first I thought they was like really intricate, like stickers, but they're not. I think she probably had them from In Love Arts. I think I have seen them from there. Right. Now let's just give it a little bit of interest. So I'll pop that down. I'm just going to put a little bit of ink on here. But yeah, I wasn't impressed with the die cuts from the bow bunny. So I'll have that there. Well, that's one of those leaves, isn't it? I quite like that. Not quite there, but I don't want the butterfly. It's going to go there. It's funny, I think I've said it before, but if you watch different people, we all seem to have his own placement of butterflies. It's quite funny, really. Obviously, I do butterflies in other places, but normally my placement is very, very, you know, the same each time. Whereas other people, you know, they'll have them going outwards. I always have to be going in and nearly there kind of thing. So yeah, I don't know what that's about. Right, let's just get this bit here. What's that bit? What's that bit? Right, let's do that inside. We'll use another sticker. So they're yellow, red. Yep. Oh, got a white one. Let's see. I'm trying to use the ones from the ends, I know. But I think if you just leave them random, that would be fine. Right, so that's used a few of those up. That's that. Right, let's have a little word again. Shall we have that never put off today and tomorrow? Today, tomorrow. I've not got these too bad actually. Say, I did them in my room and I've got quite a dull light in my bedroom. So we'll put that there. It's a bit odd sticking out. Right, I don't know what to put there because I just keep putting butterflies, don't I? I don't think any of those flower heads are right. If I can use, I think that's the last one of the butterflies that Alison did. No, it's too orange for this. That one's orange as well. I think this one's ginormous. I mean, actually, what do I look like inked down? So I'm just thinking, actually, could do that, and that could be, if I leave the top open, could be a little side you know, a little tuck. So I'll do that. Yep. Not over the middle, you won't. Right, so that's that. We've done the front. Right. Let's put the holes in. So I'll just eyeball it. Oh, I've got it the right way around first. I think that's about that. Where's the other two? I've hit them. That's that one. And that's that one. Right, what are we going to tie them up with? I do want some a thingy, and I think I'm going to use these ones. So these are just white stick-on ones, and I've inked them and I've stamped them. I don't know if to put them inside or not. I think I will. I won't put one on the back. I'm just thinking it just goes with that. No, that was a bit off. That's it. Jacket potatoes in for my tea, and I can just get in a smell of them. They shouldn't be ready for about another half an hour or so, but just starting to smell them. That's just a bit off. I started getting delirious about food, and so I'm getting hungry. Oh, Tania, come on, there'll be no stick left every time I've stuck it and unstuck it. Right. That one. Oh, I was going to put the scissors away, but I'll need them out for cutting something for the top. Don't know where that noise is coming from. Oh, Ryan's not long got home from work and he's just had a bath, and he tends to open the bathroom window after to let the steam out. He never shuts the window. He opens it though, and I think it's next door. Right, let's cut them down because I finished all them. Must get some more inked up. I don't use them very often like that, but it's they're handy. Oh yeah, I forgot. I've dropped all them folders down the floor. Just turned around and thought, what's all that? Right, I've put all my brighter things in here now. I don't want to use the purple stuff because I'm doing something with purple. Not at the minute I'm not, but soon. Right, I'll have some of this. So I think if I cut it in half, that will do two. So what have I done with my scissors? I've buried them. Right, which one does it go better on? I like it. I think I like it on this one. So I'm going to put it in this way. Just poke one side and do it to halfway. And then tie it and do it in a bow. I think that'll be easier for opening it up. That's it. So that's one. I've got the other piece, haven't I? Is that it? In fact, I'm going to separate some of this purple. I've been going through my folders and I have got quite a few bits of purple kits. So I would like to get them used. Because I have said I'm not printing anything else out until I've used the kits that I've never used before. So I've printed all the kits out, what I've not used before, and all the kits what I've partly used I've put in a folder as well. And I did notice I've got a lot of purple, so I've pulled all the purple out, and yeah, so I'm going to do that. That's a nice colour, that goes nice with that. So. Just notice the time. You know, I don't consider myself to be a slow worker at all, but it so surprises me how fast the time goes. Oh gosh, you know, I've only made 4 tags, well, and pockets, but yeah, but I suppose then if you think 25 minutes each one, I don't know. So that's them done. So we've got those and those. So there we go. Thank you very much for joining me. I shall see you very soon. Bye for now.